Hello YouTube, this is Half a Boy, and yeah, I'm kind of on top of a tree right now. This is because that, well, basically, I need to get some wood to finish off a house, which is what we're going to be doing in today's episode. And that type is jungle wood, because I want to do a jungle wood roof with jungle wood stairs on it. And so we're going to need some jungle wood to do so. So I'm going to chop down this entire big jungle tree. Hope that Pepper doesn't mind, as it is quite near his base, but there's plenty of us around that area. So I'm just gonna chop down this tree, and I've got a few things that we need to talk about in today's episode, so I'm going to talk about those now. First off, Minecraft 1.8 is out. This is it here. For some reason I'm going down frames, I don't know why. I usually get around 100 when not recording, but then again DxTory does use a lot of processing power, so that could be one of the reasons. So you can see 1.8 is released. The next thing that I'd like to discuss is Patreon. I've set up a Patreon page, and the link will be in the description if you do want to support me. I plan on having donations and rewards for your donations on here, like I might build you a house on SimpleKraft eventually, and little things like that. The other thing is DiveMC. That's my server which I run, and feel free to check it out. I'll put a link in the description box to my server. It's really quite it's hard to explain. It's a minigame server, and it's really fun if you try it. And we'll really need donations for that to keep our site alive, and we're also hoping to get a domain name if we do get donations. So if you can, and please either donate to Patreon or my server, and really all donations will be shared between my Patreon goals and the server, really. Except the server donations, they'll go purely into the server. And the last thing that I want to talk to you about is a partnership company called Freedom. Now I'm partnered with this company, and I'm willing to help out anyone that's in Freedom, anyone that wants any advice, anything like that. You get offered lots of cool stuff if you do good stuff for them. So if you help smaller channels grow, you can get a lot of free sponsorship equipment, which would be nice if I got that. So even if I don't get that, if you want to partner with Freedom, you can click that referral link, and I've explained it in a previous video, I'm not sure which one, but if you click that link, you will get to join Freedom. But not only that, I will get a percentage of what you earn, but that won't come out of your money. They will pay that on top of what you get, so you still keep your percentage, your 20%, you still have that money. I just get it out of their pocket, not yours. It's hard to explain, but you won't lose any money by using the referral link. You get the same amount as should you have bought it or anything. So that's that subject, and that is pretty much it what I want to speak to you about, because although there is one more thing, and that is that the old server, Blocks World, is going to be turning into a modded server, most likely in the mod source pack if it's updated soon enough. Otherwise we'll go get into the Direwolf 20 pack instead. Oh, and one more thing is that my server DiveMC, which I've been talking about, is updated to 1.8. It's not usable in the 1.8 blocks, but those that play 1.8 experiment with the new blocks and whatever, and then you want to hop straight on a server, you can do that, but you can only use the 1.7 blocks because Bucket and Spigot haven't updated to the new versions yet. So I'm using that, so you'll be able to get your hands on in 1.8, get them FPS increases, but not be able to use the 1.8 blocks. Still play on the engine servers. You don't really need them except in Block World, which when 1.8 blocks gets updated, I will be updating the server for that. So when I go over to here, we're going to finish off my base in this episode, but I might have to take a break and gather up some resources. But before I do, I want to show you what I've managed to earn. Actually, let's just sleep. Alright, hang on. What I've managed to earn through fishing, I was going to say, but then I got bombarded, so let's just hold it right there for a few seconds. Alright, so I wanted to first of all show you what I've got in this chest. I've got my, well, that's my normal Depth Strider book, which I already had from fishing. And now I've got this Blast Protection 4, and Depth Strider 3 book. Also got myself a diamond, and all these fishing rods here. Pause the video and take a look at them as I've hovered over them if you want. But this is the one what I'm going for now, my bow. These are the bows, and they're the fishing rods. I've got 5 name tags as well. Incredibly amazing stuff. And I have got this stuff in this chest. These are my bows. I put them down here so that no one would take them if they use a fishing farm. And as you can see, oh god, has that name been changed in 1.8? God, I really always thought that that was fish. That's strange. I think I might look that up really soon. But yeah, I've got everything in here. These puffer fishers, saddle. I believe I've got 2 saddles. Yeah, there's another. Clownfish. Lots of different stuff. So I'm gonna be right back. Oh, as you can see, I've just added that bit onto the roof. Now I realise that I'm going to need some jungle wood for the stairs, which I now have, which is goodity good. So, actually, before I leave you, I'm going to make some stairs out of this. So we're going to need a lot of them. There we go. So I will be right back while I just get things together and hopefully extend everything up to the height what I need it. So this is kind of the style which I'm going to be going for. I need to add an extra lip to all of the sides if I try and build sort of a scaffold up here and add that on. That's obviously placed wrong, this one. I've got plenty of stairs to play about with. I'm going to lose some along the way, but at least I'm making progress. Yes, I picked it up. It's better than losing them and having to recraft them all when they despawn. Say that. Arrgh! I was holding shift. How did that happen? Actually, I have no idea. But it's just become apparent to me that I'm going to need an absolute ton of stairs, and I mean a ton. You can see how many it's used so far just for this little bit. And that's just this little bit. I'm not going to be able to get that without pulling up a bit more. There we go. I'm going to jump off. There we are. I don't know if the shifting thing works on stairs, that could be why. And no, apparently I didn't. What? Alright in Minecraft, I did not place that, did I? What the? Let me vlog. Alright, so vlog, time for another practice. Yes. Nope. Do you not like that? You don't want that there. Oh, you know what? Be a dummy. Be a dummy. You see? I haven't placed it. I can't. There we go. So how come that works and... Oh my god. This game sometimes. It's frustrating. Okay. So that's kind of the style what I want to go with. Building on camera is really quite hard, if I should say that, because it's getting everything right and the little nitty gritty details that you've got to make sure you can get right. But I think if I could fill that out with... That adds some depth. I like that. Yeah, but I think it just needs to be one back. Does that need... That actually looks fine. It's... Oh, yeah, them... I'm not sure whether these should be the other type. That might stand out a bit more. Do I have some of those to have a look what that would look like? I apologise if I'm sounding really boring. I'm trying to plow on through and get this episode out. I haven't recorded in a long time. No, that looks hideous. I don't like that at all. Yeah, it adds a bit of depth having the different colour at the top. And do I have to sleep already? Arrgh. I'll grab that cobble though. Useful as a pillaring material, even though I've got enough. Yeah, one upstairs despawned because it flew forward somewhere. And I'm just randomly clicking and I know that I've set it up to hide my mouse cursor, so you're not going to see. But, alright, let's crack on and do quite a bit more. I think, there we go. Did these turn smart in one point? What's not like that? Oh, did I tell you that fish is actually called cod or something? I looked it up on the Minecraft wiki, and it appears that it's actually meant to be called cod. That's on purpose. It's sort of its what's it called? Nickname or something. It's the indicated in the assets folders that's what it should be called or something. I don't know. But if I just place these like that, this will be the first one that goes onto the inside, so I'm going to stand back and have a look at how that looks, like that. So this is obvious. That's really, really annoying. I wonder if it's like my player what's doing it, in a way. I know it might sound strange, but like if my player is stood halfway in the middle of where they should go or something, and that could happen. I'm throwing wild guesses out here because I have no idea what's causing it at all. So then, that should go round like so, making that go round into the... I've messed this up some way or another. I think that this one, I placed that wrong, but I think that if that comes round there, then this should come. It's not letting me place it, but it has done now. Put a block there. There we go. That's what I wanted. Thank you, Minecraft. Now, this should actually be really easy than what it was before. Because, well, apparently not. But all I am doing is working my way round all the corners, sort of sticking to the way that things are meant to go. Don't know if that makes any sense, but that's essentially what I have to do. If I can do it, I don't know, but it should all come into an even point once I'm done. I'm going to plough on and try and do quite at least half of this before I next make a cut. So I will catch you in a little bit. So I've got as far as I can currently go without sort of messing things up a little bit. So I've extended up this glass on this side, and it's hard to really tell what I've truly done without stepping back and having a good look at things. But from the inside, this is starting to come together, and I don't know why I placed that. Like you can see, it's starting to take shape really. I'm going to extend this side forward to this level and bring it round just like the other one and end it at about the same point. That way I can estimate how big I'm going to have to make this level, because it needs to go to like the middle, so I'm probably going to end up doing all four like corners and then add in the top bit afterwards. That seems like the best idea to me right now, but I just want to make this little cut and show you how much progress I've done so far, and it's not really took me long to do so. So I will be right back when I've done the this corner all the way to sort of here. So right now I am getting confused in my own sort of little world in a way, because I'm doing things wrong all over the place, and I generally just can't see what I'm doing anymore. I'm really starting to forget things in a way, and forget what I'm doing and why I'm doing it, and what goes where, what this does, and it's really just a continuous cycle. And I've started probably getting a bit negative due to it, if I'm sounding that way, and that's why. But essentially I've got a bit muddled up with this section down here, where this window is. Half of it is going to be on these stairs, and you might not know what I'm talking about, but if I go inside quickly and just show you, you can see there the wood where it comes down on the window. And I've been a dummy when I designed this really for doing that. Perhaps I should have not made the stairs come down as much, and sort of end on a lower lip, but I don't know. I just don't know. I'm gonna try and fix it, and I'll be back in a little while. Alright, so I think I know what I'm gonna do. I think I'm just gonna either leave it there, or make this into sort of a balcony which comes over, and then the roof would just stop without coming on this part. Either that, or I've just had an amazing idea which could actually work just the same. Instead of... It's hard to picture it, but if we just sort of... I don't know, took out these blocks and made it just come straight over. I don't know, I'm going to build the whole thing, and then I'm going to be back with what I think we should do afterwards. Alright, so I'll catch you in a couple of seconds for you, about half an hour for me. Later. So I've had this idea. I don't know if it'll work, but it's an idea. Take a look behind me. Sort of a smaller roof for the entrance, and it will go up a bit to the main top part, which I need to know how to include and lead up to using the other side, but this is most likely going to be the middle of it, so I'm going to do the back place next, which is most likely just going to be a one overhang for a small little porch which comes up to under the height of this. I'll say under, but yeah, we'll have a look into what we want to do with that once I've finished off this row, and then we can get down and working on that part. Hopefully we can finish this roof in this episode. I'd certainly like to. I don't know how actually interesting this episode is going to be, but I don't know. I've kept you all okay so far, hopefully. If I just pull her up a little bit so I can put in this glass. I don't have a silk touch pick, so every glass I place needs to be efficiently placed, if you know what I mean. Like, placed for a reason, so that I don't have to one day tear it down. And yeah, I think I'm gonna... I don't know what I'm gonna do with this. That block seems to stick out. Would it be so bad if I just... Yeah, that looks ugly. I'll think of that at the end, because we're gonna need to do something, but right now I'm not gonna worry about it whatsoever. I'm just gonna check them too. Yeah, they line up. So yeah, that's the first bit, and so far it's looking good. We got a roof. We're working. So all I've got to do now is put a small uphang on this back place. Most likely by using the logs. If I go like this, grab some pillaring material, and I'll add in some logs to the middle. I don't want this episode to drag on, like I know the last one dragged on for quite a while, but it was the first episode, so yeah, I thought it was a good effort to drag it on. So if them logs go like that, now bring it up to about here, I would say. I don't know how tall that's actually going to be, but seems pretty tall, but maybe not. That might just be me. And I'm going to use the other wood for that. This kind, so it matches in with that front part. And then if we grab our stairs and just plonk them down like all of this. This is just consuming, time consuming is the word. I'm trying to think because I am doing this. I'm doing this from the wrong side. It might look strange at the moment, but this is how we need to do it. It is going to look strange, but no, it's not going to work at all. I'm sorry for being so negative, but really there is no way to make that work at all without I suppose I could have the overhangs on. I think it's just this block. What's the problem? So perhaps if I remove these, I'm probably going to do this next bit off camera because this is just annoying for you to have to watch. But even now it doesn't seem like it's going to work. Although I can't judge. Uh-oh. Having a block at all on this bit's not going to work, so I'm going to get rid of that idea. I'm going to drop down to a very basic little tiny scaffold. So if we just have, apparently that didn't place. We basically just have this. Right. Anyway, we can still add outlet. Mind you, this has to... It has to go. I'll craft some more of these because I'm going to need some. But it has to really fit in with what we're doing. And currently this isn't. If we even adding that there to that sort of makes it okay. And you've got this weird bit here. Oh, I have no idea. I think that right now I need to take a step back and evaluate, because it might just mean that we just clip the roof around to here and not have this with a roof and sort of incorporate it into something else, which actually seems like a more foreseeable idea, and I think I'm going to go with that option instead. So if I, instead of doing that, we'll put them back. If I don't, even if I don't put them back, it's still fine. If I go to here and add in some blocks like this, going up by 2 blocks, which is what we set it to, and then okay, so I didn't have them in my inventory apparently. Hang on. Why is it glitching? I think I'm just I'm going to sleep in Minecraft, but yeah. You get the idea of what I'm trying to achieve. It's just achieving it which is hard. But this for my first build is alright, and I'll say first build, it's first good looking build. Say that. First good looking build. This is just tiring though, having to truck back and forth and back and forth and this and that and another. It's just annoying. And actually, I think if we place a block there and do the same on the other side, most likely we'll end up just filling it all in. You see there we've got cobblestone there, whereas here, oh that's right, that was my pillaring material. I'm really stressing now. I don't even know why. Right, it should still overhang on both sides. Yeah, still got a little overhang. Alright, so we'll fix that at the end, the problem with that section. Now, let me grab my cobblestone. Shut this up here. I think I'm just going to skip to the finished product in this episode now, because I'm really getting quite annoyed with myself at the same time. I was trying to build, and it's just not right to do, to get mad over building. So all I have to do now, really, if I can place blocks, that's just annoying. Losing stairs through it. There we go. If we can just place, oh my god, Alright. Replace that there. That there. We're starting to piece it together. Missing some glass around this side. I put that there. Alright, so I think that if it's tailored all the way around to here, let's grab that. Oh, go up. I just don't know. There's a lot to think about. Especially that. I mean, randomly falling. I think that I should pillar up and get fully on the roof to work. I don't know. But it just seems like the best option. Making these random pillars just isn't helping anymore. It was, but now it's not. And they were only there to place the blocks. So if I take out them, now we can work from the stairs above when we want to expand onwards. But I think that is just about it for right now. I'll have to obviously extend these pillars up to allocate for it, but that's about it for this. Oh, I don't know if it's the end for this episode. Give me a second to check how much footage I've done, and then we'll see if we're going to call it a day or not. So yeah, 26 minutes of footage is it for this episode. I've sort of come up with a design. We've started on the roof, and in the next episode we're hopefully going to finish that off, which should be fun. I'm going to crack on with it and do a lot of work off camera now, and then I'll catch you in the next episode when I've hopefully done quite a lot more. So see you all next time.